Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go at Mile High.
The
And he
fuck?
mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
I hear you.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Going deep right away. That's caught at the 25. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Nix from the gun. He has it at the 5. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run here on 1st down. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 32. His first
Hell nah. He's way over that dude, man. Hell nah.
And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get
That was
the
some bullshit. Ain't no way he
touchdown
broke out there.
That's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starts from the 30.
Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all some of y'all put your clothes on.
On the play, I was so worried.
No.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers make it a 1-score game. George Kittle, the touchdown! You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. And the kick is no good. An early point
That
after
fucking
left
wind
on
blowing.
the table. Maybe later in this game, it's going to be a moment we look back on. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Let's go. Go.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5.
Set. Ready.
They'll throw again, Nix. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. So the defense holds, and that is our final highlight of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Back to the well again. Oh, what a stiff arm. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10 from the 41.
Ready?
Okay, the wide receiver's gonna get it to begin the drive. And they stop the reverse and hand them a big loss on the play.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And they were all over that reverse. He's tracked down behind the line.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Third and long for him here. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, they'll run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The 49ers pushing for a score before the break. Play action now with Purdy. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun is Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a 49er 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Purdy setting up that play action. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Trying the right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who could take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
2nd and 3 now. They go with Williams on the counter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Here we go, sack.
Mims with the grab. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move
He
the
hit that
chains.
nigga in the first.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go. Check go.
Nix off the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it sets up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Go. 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That's incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Sack.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Oh, and it's a fake punter with the... Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. So before the play clock has a chance to expire, Kyle Shanahan signals timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Caught by the open man. Now here he goes down the right sideline.
Flex on him, baby. Flex on him.
Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. On is Moody for the extra point.
Flex on him, baby. Flex on him.
Good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Smith on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the
Crush
32.
it.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready?
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Let's go now.
To throw, here's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take possession down inside the 30
Thank you.
after the interception. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on 3rd and long. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
Man, he wasn't even fucking paying attention.
And the
That ball
Broncos
gone,
have
too. He wide
in
open.
the 4th. Well,
That nigga ain't
quickly
looking.
things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Say your time running down, bro. You can get a penalty.
And again, Brock, the play clock expires. What is going on down there? A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Wow, again they don't snap it before the play clock runs out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Say, bro, what you doing? Hey, bro, your time running out.